everything is now done on Jon's side, and the UFC now have to find a date and a venue, a place, location. So we're waiting for that. We've got some good news coming soon, hopefully.
Two giants, one belt, zero excuses. The heavyweight showdown everyone is demanding. The UFC world turned upside down at UFC 313. Alex Pereira, the man who seemed untouchable, lost his light heavyweight crown to Magomed Ankalaev in shocking fashion. But while fans were still processing what they'd just seen, Tom Aspinall was already making his move. Aspinall wasted no time. The interim heavyweight champion jumped on social media with a clear message for Jon Jones.
Yeah, Jon. There's only one way, there's only one thing to do, mate. Sign the contract and let's get a date going. And I know.
With Pereira's loss, everything changed. The super fight everyone was talking about between Jones and Pereira off the table. As Aspinall put it, it obviously now leaves Jon with either fighting me or retiring. The Alex Pereira fight at heavyweight or any other weight is gone. Tom Aspinall isn't just any challenger. The British knockout artist has torn through the heavyweight division with frightening speed. After avenging his only UFC setback against Curtis Blaydes, Aspinall defended his interim title, something almost unheard of in UFC history.
The fight that everybody wants to see right now is Jones and Aspinall, and then there's no doubt that Pereira could fight the winner.
When do you think we would potentially see him back?
This summer.
Okay.
I've cleared out the rest of the division. Aspinall declares, I deserve a shot at being known as the best heavyweight walking around on planet Earth. Then there's Jon Jones, the man many call the greatest fighter ever. After dominating the light heavyweight division for years with 11 title defenses, Jones moved up to heavyweight and immediately captured gold by defeating Stipe Miocic at UFC 309.
The UFC is about one guy being the champion of each division.
But Jones has been dismissive of Aspinall, claiming the Brit hasn't done enough to earn a fight with him. He's annoying to me, Jones said bluntly.
He's annoying to me. He's annoying to me. And that's my own personal, he annoys me. I get to you guys, you find it entertaining, but I find him annoying. And I just don't like him. And at the end of the day, if I give him the opportunity to fight me, I want to be so compensated. I want to say it, I want that you money, honestly. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is.
Despite the back and forth, UFC President Dana White has made one thing clear. Jon Jones definitely wants to fight. Just when and where is what we're working on now. When pressed if the fight would happen by summer, White's response was direct. Yeah. Tom Aspinall isn't just any challenger. The British knockout artist has torn through the heavyweight division with frightening speed. After avenging his only UFC setback against Curtis Blaydes, Aspinall defended his interim title, something almost unheard of in UFC history. I've cleared out the rest of the division. Aspinall declares, I deserve a shot at being known as the best heavyweight walking around on planet Earth. Then there's Jon Jones, the man many call the greatest fighter ever. After dominating the light heavyweight division for years with 11 title defenses, Jones moved up to heavyweight and immediately captured gold by defeating Stipe Miocic at UFC 309. Despite the back and forth, UFC President Dana White has made one thing clear. Jon Jones definitely wants to fight, just when and where is what we're working on now. When pressed if the fight would happen by summer, White's response was direct, yeah. Behind the scenes, the wheels are turning. Jones's manager Malki Kawa has confirmed ongoing negotiations. We sit in talks all day long. Everybody wants all these fights to happen. When asked directly if the fight will materialize, Kawa was measured. It depends on certain things and whether everybody wants to make those certain things happen. If the answer is yes, then the fight will happen. For Kawa, this is about more than just another fight. He's the best in the world. I take it personal when people don't have him #1 in the pound-for-pound rankings. Out of respect to what he's done, he's had the toughest schedule in the history of the sport. He should be considered the #1 fighter in the world. The stage is set. The division waits. 2 champions, 1 undisputed title, and a collision course that seems inevitable. Former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez doesn't see Aspinall getting the win. Watching him, I can see a striking pattern. The way he comes in and strikes, I think Jon sees it too. Jon studies. He does his homework. He's a master at this. He analyzes things over and over again. For that reason, he's going to know what to do. But not everyone agrees. Daniel Cormier, who fought Jones twice, thinks weight could be a factor. If he's weighing 215, he would fight Tom Aspinall better than weighing 245 pounds. In his 200 205 frame, he could fight Tom better than at that 250 because that's not his weight class. Against Cyril Gane, he didn't look as fast carrying more weight. Stipe Miocic, who lost to Jones in his last fight, has advice for Aspinall: avoid the liver shot, but Tom's super tough, he hits hard, moves well, he's a big man. If he stays calm under pressure and pitches his shots smart, I think he'll be fine. Frank Mir gives Jones the edge. Tom might have the best chance of anybody to beat Jon right now, but I still think Jon wins because of his wrestling. He puts Tom on his back and nullifies his jiu-jitsu from top position with those elbows. Meanwhile, Colby Covington doesn't hold back. Jon's scared of him. He's ducking him. Why do people think Jon Jones is the GOAT? He literally destroyed his legacy by ducking Tom Aspinall. The guy's a coward. Former champion Francis Ngannou weighs in. He keeps saying he doesn't want Aspinall. For Aspinall, that fight would be everything. Aspinall would be a more challenging fight than Pereira because Aspinall has better ground game and wrestling. Israel Adesanya has trained with Aspinall. He and his dad are cool dudes. He's thick and the speed is the danger. But in grappling, Jon's a different level. They got to fight. If they don't ever fight, we'll never know. This fight isn't just physical, it's mental. The two champions couldn't be more different in their approach. Aspinall is hungry, direct, and on the attack. Sign the contract and let's get a date going, he demands. The Manchester native has been steadily building toward this moment. I defended the interim once already. It's almost unheard of. I'm not doing it again. I've cleared out the rest of the division. Undisputed next. Doesn't matter who the opponent is. Jones, on the other hand, projects calm indifference. He's annoying to me, Jones has said repeatedly. If I give him the opportunity to fight me, I want to be so compensated. I want that money. My life is perfect without him. He needs me, and that's a good place to be in a negotiation. The stakes for both men go beyond just a belt. For Aspinall, beating Jones would instantly make him a legend. For Jones, many believe his legacy is already secure, but others disagree. Kamaru Usman explains. Tom Aspinall is the most dangerous heavyweight right now, 100% the biggest threat to pry that belt away from Jon Jones. But Jon has got to get that bag, $30 million. At the same time, Jones has never been beaten. I don't need to see Jon Jones fight Aspinall because I don't want either one of them to lose. Sean Ali sees the risk for Jones. You go down as the greatest of all time no matter what. You don't have to fight again, or you risk it. Go fight Tom Aspinall, possibly lose. Then they're saying, yeah, but he wasn't in his prime. Michael Bisping has no doubts. He's the fastest, quickest, most powerful heavyweight on the planet. He's the favorite against Jon Jones, and no man alive can beat Tom Aspinall in my humble opinion. And that's with the greatest respect to Jon Jones. Two champions, two mindsets, one inevitable collision. Don't miss a moment of this story as it unfolds. Hit that subscribe button now, turn on notifications, and be the first to know when this heavyweight collision finally gets a date. Drop your prediction in the comments below. Jones or Aspinall?